back to an episode of Superstar Comics. Now, I know, a big delay. I fully intended to do it like one last month, but I just got, life got in the way, tiredness and stuff like that. And also, I don't necessarily want to do Superstar Comics like boom, 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 boom. I want to kind of stretch them out, you know what I'm saying? Do it once a month, or so that's by design. So we kind of taking a little bit to get another episode of Superstar Comics. It's kind of by design, so that's definitely something something. Yeah, it would take me a minute to come up with another episode for Superstar Comics. That's by design. So you have to keep that in mind. So but I have some new comics to share, and remember, all comics featured in this will be in the description down below. And let's just jump into it. We shall start with even more. I mean, this may have gotten to the next part now. I'm pretty sure it did. We got to the next part of the Sonic and DC crossover. This time, where Darkseid's elite fighters end up trying to take on Eddie Cypress and Granny Goodness going after the Wisps from Sonic Colors. There's also another one of his elites working with us with the six bosses from Rise of Lyric from Sonic Boom. There's quite a bit. Then also Superman takes on Dr. Robotnik and just very obvious results. And of course, with this cover, you get to see Batman taking on Metal Sonic from Chaos Heroes. It's very interesting. It's really building up. Both universes are meshing together really well, and I think it's really interesting how this is playing out. So yes, definitely wanted to go and check it out. But just a second to show you. Hold on. Oh yeah, there's also Wonder Woman helping out Blaze the Cat. All these are just super fun, and I really enjoy them a lot. But yeah, I'm enjoying the Sonic DC crossover quite a bit, and yes, it's peaking. Okay, so this one I'm very, very, very happy about, and it is Rock We are. And man, the real power of Prime, they were basically Prime to basically make a comeback on this. United on TV. There's a part of me that wishes that there's definitely a part of me that wishes to be like a DLC for Reading Rewind that has features the VR troopers. That'd be kind of cool, actually. That'd be a fun little throwback. It would absolutely be pretty cool. And put something in there and make it actually a backbone copy or something like the Golden Power Rangers, Digital Eclipse. Why Digital Eclipse? Please hear what I'm saying, because this would be amazing for Reading Rewind. We did a DLC for it. So that would be just peak. And yes, this is a lot of fun. Because I know there were VR Troopers comments around the run of the show, and I never got them. I never got them. There's stuff like that. I know there was one for Power Rangers as well, and then Power Rangers Zeo. So there was definitely a thing that's gonna happen. But yes, this is definitely what introduced VR Troopers to a whole other generation too. So it's really cool. And I know in this they see Darkheart. When you see Darkheart, that means if you know VR Troopers, the lore of VR Troopers, Darkheart is Ryan Steele's father, Tyler Steele, who is kidnapped and transformed into Darkheart by Grimlord. There's no mention of him in this, but I would hope there's a big part of me that hopes that as this continues, we get to see Grimlord or mentions of him or some way to bring him back, because that would be just really cool. Him and honestly his alter ego Carl Victor. Because again, if you want to go back and watch VR Troopers, Gardner Baldwin is Carl Victor is just hamming it up. It's awesome. So yes, this is really cool. And then also I noticed that of course Brad Hawkins, he does Power Company. I get to see JB Caitlyn do more commitments too, and I think that's really cool because it's just really cool. And I read, and don't get me started on the fact that I would have loved to have seen the crossover with Power Rangers and VR Troopers in the show, but we're getting that with the next comic I'm going to show you. And so, without further ado, I got Power Rangers Prime 8 and 9. Now I got this, and there's another one here, and I got this, and I got the last one I'm going to show you today. And I was at the comic book store, I get books. And what happened was I had this conversation with a couple, and they're lovely people. And I got, they're lovely people, and I was talking to them for about 20 minutes about Power Rangers, and it's really sweet people. And they talked about how they have more drag cosplay, and I told them about the Comic-Con, and they come out of town, like, they come out of town where I am, and we were just having like a conversation about just Power Rangers and comic books, because not only that, but TMNT and Naruto do release, so that was what I wanted to talk about. I didn't get the book. I should. But yeah, TMNT and Power Rangers, not TMNT and Naruto, TMNT and Power Rangers. TMNT and Naruto are already released. I think it's finished, but we were having a conversation up there, and it was just really cool, and I thought it was really nice, because they ended up giving me this, and I'm just gonna spoil it anyway. I'm gonna get to it in a minute anyway. They got me this, and they got me Power Rangers Reading Rewind, and I didn't pay with it because they bought it for me. That's super duper nice. I really appreciate that couple, and I hope I get to meet them again and Comic-Con. I hope I see them there. This is gonna be super fun. So I'm just like, just blown away by like genuine kindness. I mean, we least expected, a lot of kindness out. It might not seem like there's a lot of kindness out there nowadays, but there's just those moments like that, like what I went through. It reminds me that there are like genuine, like really nice people in the world, and I think that's pretty dope. But that's just me like kind of rambling a little bit when I think about think about stuff. So in Power Rangers Prime, yes, there is so there's the new Green Ranger that makes a debut, and it's Rita. You can see, remember, for those of you who don't know, this Power Rangers Prime is an Elseworld story where Eltarians, that's where Zordon comes from, they end up colonizing the planet, so they end up colonizing the Earth, and integrating their societies together. So, but also being a Power Ranger has been outlawed. And Rita ends up giving the Rangers their powers. Now she ends up getting that Green Ranger power too. So it's like now she made her debut with it, man. And the suit looks so fire. Look at this. The suit is fire. I would not be surprised if I see people cosplaying this at a future convention. And yeah, I can see it. It's going to peak. But yes, and then also remember that Orion from Super Mega Force is in this too, so that he's the Blue Ranger. So it's really cool. And there's Laura Shepard from Samurai. She's in this. She's the Red Ranger, and she ends up getting captured and brought to like the Eltarian, kind of like this High Council and stuff like that, because she had Ranger power. And so like, oh yeah, Rita's got Ranger power, and then the other Rangers have Ranger power, and that's a big no-no in this universe. So they're gonna be punished. So there's more to it than that. So yes, we're gonna see more what happens with it. But again, look at this. It's fire. I would love to see somebody cosplay it. That would be amazing. But not least, there is Power Rangers Reading Rewind. It is an adaptation of the game, which I have played on my Twitch and here on YouTube. I should do a stream of this game on YouTube. Try to get the full game and stuff like that and get it done here on YouTube. But, so this is the game from Digital Eclipse. That's totally why I brought them up earlier in this episode. But it is the adaptation of the game from Digital Eclipse, which is based on the 30th anniversary special of Once and Always, which is a lot of fun. So you get to see stuff in this, but it has some extra plots in there too. It plays out like a side story, kind of like the Rangers from 2023, going back, because that includes in it. It had Jason, and it had Henry, because they were using like the proxy power coins, and it's like, oh yeah, okay, so we're gonna have the Rocky and Kat and Min, which is Trinity's daughter. Cause they absolutely remember in the special that she gets killed, she gets blown up. So there's that, and so that they go back to 1993 instead of just like sitting back in the game where they just kind of like let the team from 1993 take on Robo Rita and all that stuff. And so it's a lot. It's pretty fantastic. So it's pretty fantastic, and there's like all kinds of references in there, and there's also we return like there's Terratone and Lizanator that end up they get resurrected, and like Spencer's a little bit of a crash out here. It's like, oh, what? You gonna get my creation? It's like, yeah, he's a little bit of a crash out, and it's very interesting. So yeah, this is a really fun. It's a really fun comic, and it's a really fun little tie-in to the game. That again, Digital Eclipse, please make a VR Troopers DLC and a Power Time DLC. That would be so good. It truly would. But yeah, it's a fantastic comic, and I highly recommend it. Look who decided to show up. Are y'all comfy, buddy? I've been kind of just a little bit, but there is a SWAT Cats. If you remember the SWAT Cats Radical Squadron cartoons from the 90s. We talked about that from. But yeah, this is very 90s because it's Sonic and Power Rangers and VR Troopers. Yeah, it's all very 90s and essential. We're keeping the theme going with a Kickstarter funded SWAT Cats official comic. And it looks like it's gonna look pretty cool because, like, yeah, I remember that show. I thought it was pretty neat and extreme. And also, they made me think of like stuff like Cowboys and Vanessa, and friggin' Street Sharks and Michael Mars. I hear that actually being worked on too, co-produced by like Ryan Reynolds. But in October of this year, there will be a comic for SWAT Cats Radical Squadron, and I think that's pretty cool. We're gonna be a pretty neat creative team. People worked on Batman, No Man's Land, Transformers, Batgirl comics, all kinds of stuff. So it's like, I think it's pretty cool. I would love to see more old school 90s properties. You know, just think about this for a second. What if Bugsy made it come back in a comic? I mean, Darkwing Duck got to do it. Why not Bugsy? Oh my god, that would be very interesting. But, yeah, check that out. It's coming in October for SWAT Cats Radical Squadron. We'll talk about it in ACCC, and yeah, good know. So, but that's gonna be it for this video. This is Chris Comics. It's super fun to do, and I think I really like adding this little section of new releases, stuff like that. If there's any new releases coming out that have my interest, I would definitely talk about them. But for now, this is it for the video. Make sure you like, subscribe, turn on notifications about this video. And I'll see you next one because this is Delicious. A peek.